Hi, I'm Graham. I'm from a company called OzDIY Electric Vehicles or Oz Electric Vehicle. What we have here is a bit of a toy for the workshop. We had a Tesla S motor laying around, didn't have a particular use for it, and we had this old Suzuki Swift body shower. And we decided to put the two together and make a bit of a toy race car, take out the drag, like that. We've been that busy, we haven't been able to get it down to the dyno shop to do the final tune and then get to the track, but we hope to find the time soon to do that. Anyway, so what we've got is a Tesla S motor in the front here. Basically, it was a good fit. We had to modify the Tesla CV shafts, change the ends on them so that we suit the Suzuki CV ends. We've made our own diff lock inside, and it's not a CIG locker, just in case you're asking. No, we actually had a proper one manufactured. It is a genuine limited slip. If anyone's interested in it for the Tesla small drive units, give me a call. I made 10, so I've tested this one and it hooks up just nicely. So yeah, we've got all the same things you see in every other electric car. We've got a 12-volt battery, 12-volt battery charging. This one has water cooling for the engine. So quickly, the motor's in here. The gearbox is in here because we have a reduction drive of 9 to 1. The motor will actually run out to 18,000 RPM, so that's why we have a 9 to 1 reduction. And in the back here is all the electronics. We took the original logic board out of the inverter, and we can get an aftermarket one that we can program to do what we want. So it gives us the extra bit of horsepower. We can wind the wick up a little bit more. We've got this one at about 300 horsepower and 900 newton meters of torque. With the diff lock, we're probably going to have to do some work on the ramping, on the acceleration ramping, so we don't break traction at the start line, but keep feeding in more horsepower as the RPM increases. We're not selecting gears, so it's just a final drive setup, so that makes it quite simple. Basically, put up the line, press the pedal and go. That should be it. Have a vacuum pump here for the brakes and just a small reservoir for the vacuum. Goes over to the power brake booster. Brakes on this, even though we've upgraded the brakes, they're probably not going to work all that hard because we're going to feed in massive regen braking through the motor. So there'll be good engine braking from the motor, and that'll put a certain amount of current back into the battery pack. So if we go our days racing and maybe we do 9 or 10 passes, that's a big day, and we're doing well, then we certainly don't need to worry about charging on the day. In the back here, we've got the battery pack. We have the battery management system. There's the silver box there on the side. A bit of overkill, but it's basically set up for expansion. If we expand the battery packs or something like that, we've got one that we can expand. The cells are actually something from an ex-military sort of application. For those that know anything about batteries, these are a 30C discharge. Which means we're going to get a heap of power in a short period of time, which is what we need. Just using a simple forward reverse gear knob over there, all the controls just beside the driver. That's pretty much the car. There's not much else to show you. It's a very simple vehicle, and we're hoping for somewhere like either low 10s, maybe high 9s. That would be really good. If we do that, we'll probably have to go and buy a parachute to stop it. So. But hey, they're all good fun. We'd like to take this down to the Salt Lake as well, see what the top end will do over that 12-mile run. That would be good fun. But it just comes back to time and money, I suppose. So we're all very busy. We're doing a lot of conversions here, and we're just about to step it up to a bigger factory. So keep an eye on us. We're going places.